Lieutenant Paul Connelly, Paulconnelly.
Lieutenant, take us through what happened.
Okay, just prior to 9 o'clock this evening, we received a radio call from a citizen who was on the east curb line of 3700 Mission Boulevard. As they were walking on the sidewalk, they saw a black vehicle stop in front of Pillars Beachwear, which is on the west curb line. Heard what they described as 3 pops, saw the window break, and then the car speed off northbound on Mission Boulevard.
Has anything happened like this before in this area? Do you know of any sort of either BB attacks or gunshot attacks against different businesses?
No, this is the first time in the recent future that I remember anything like this happening in this area.
It seems that this store was targeted specifically.
Well, they shot the windows of this store, so right now we're conducting an investigation. We don't know if there was some type of motive or not, but at this point we don't have any information that's leading us to a motive.
Do you know what type of weapon was used?
At this point, we think it was a BB gun.
And if they were heading northbound, then they shot across the southbound lanes?
Correct. They were in the number 1 lane going northbound, and they shot across the southbound lanes. And the victim described 3 pop sounds.
Kind of a big concern. I mean, it's a busy area, and you're shooting across lanes.
It is busy. I mean, it's getting later in the evening, and traffic is lightening up. I don't know what the traffic was at the time of the incident.
When BB guns are pretty weak, to smash a window like that across, that's sort of a pretty good space. Does it sound like a CO2, most likely?
Well, actually, BB guns, pellet guns, the rifles that they're making these days are actually fairly high-powered, and they're very capable of breaking windows.
Has the owner been able to shed any light on how or why this might have happened?
No, from talking to the owner, they don't have any idea who or why someone could have done this.
They weren't here at the time?
No, the business was closed at the time.
Was there a similar report made by the owner, though, earlier this year?
Not that I'm aware of.
Trouble here? Notable troubles here or called this location before?
Not that I'm aware of, no. Like I said, the owner's kind of dumbfounded as to why this would have occurred.
Aside from all the glass, any other damage?
No, just broken glass at this point.
Were you guys able to find actual BBs inside the shop?
We were able to find a couple BBs, yes.
Do we have any idea how many shots might have been fired?
At this point, we're thinking 3, but we're still looking into it. Correct.
Wow, okay.
And what are officers trying to do now as far as figure out who did this?
Well, right now we're collecting any evidence, such as any BBs or projectiles we may find. We're talking to witnesses in the area. We're looking at some of the local businesses to see if they have any cameras that may have caught the description of the vehicle that fled the scene.
What could the suspect or suspects be facing in terms of potential charges?
Shooting at a dwelling. It's felony. I don't know what the exact penalty for that is right now, but it's definitely a serious offense.
What's the best description we have of the car?
Right now, it was described as a black station wagon, possibly a Ford or a Dodge Magnum.
Dark tinted windows, we've heard?
Correct. Yes.